3, welcome back for our final reading session today. So what's going to happen? We are going to clarify these words again from each section, and then I'm going to read the pages to you, okay? And then we're going to go on to our questions and answer some of those, okay? Or well, you're going to answer some of those. So do you suppose? So remember, this is just omission. This is just a contraction. So what it's done, it's got rid of the do. So instead of do you suppose, it's gone do you suppose. But remember, it's just a way of speaking. We've got dawn, which is when the sun rises up and his brains are scrambled. So remember, his brain's all mixed up. He's confused about the way that he's speaking. So remember how Max was speaking before, all his language getting mixed up and all his words all muddled up. So we've got this word here, hibernation. It's when an animal sleeps throughout the winter months, okay? And then they reawake in the spring months, because remember, there's not a lot of food for hedgehogs in the winter months. And then we've got the word nuzzle, and that's when a creature goes up nice and close to have a cuddle with another creature. And then we've got this word firmly, which is when you say something forcefully, especially in the context of this book. And then we've got the do you hear me? So remember, instead of do you hear me, it's do you hear me? Remember, it's just a way of speaking. So I'm going to read these sections for you, okay? So make sure you try and read along with me as well. Chapter 4. Do you suppose he'll be all right? said Ma anxiously. It was dawn, and they were about to retire for the day. The children were already asleep in the thick bed of fallen leaves. I do hope so, said Pa. Hodgehog indeed. His brains are all scrambled. Max slept the clock around and halfway again. He did not stir till the evening of the following day. The shock had sent him into a kind of short, early hibernation. When at last he woke, his sisters rushed to nuzzle at his nose, the safest place for the hedgehogs. With squeaks of concern, and his parents left their snail hunting and came trotting up. How are you feeling, dear? Said Ma. Max considered this. His headache was almost gone, and he was thinking straight, but his speech, he found, would still not behave properly. I'm a bit bitter, thanks, he said. You had a nasty knock, said Pa. You need rest, said Ma. Why not get back into bed and we'll bring you some nice slugs? I don't want bed into get, said Max. I feel quite wide awake. In fact, I feel like walking for a go. Pa took a moment to work out this one. Then he said firmly, You're not going anywhere, son. Do you hear me? You stay home in the garden for a while and get your strength back. Understand? Yes, Pa, said Max. I'll stay what you do. And he did do what Pa had said for a week or more. Oh, that was a bit difficult to read, remember, with Max, because remember, all Max's speech is all mixed up, isn't it? It's all a bit confused, because remember when he hit his head on the curbstone from the cyclist when he was trying to cross the Pelican Crossing. So we've got these questions here. So Max slept the clock around and half round again. What does this mean? So remember, think about what the clock has done all the way around and half again. What do you think's happened to the time there? So this means that Max, think about what he was doing at that section. If you need to go back and have a look again, do so, okay? So this next question. Why is the nose the safest place for the hedgehog to nuzzle? Okay. The nose is the safest place for a hedgehog to nuzzle because, so have a think why the nose would be a safe place for his sisters and Max to nuzzle, okay? Because remember, they're trying to give them comfort, aren't they? So why do you think that would be the safest place? And then we've got our last question, which is, how did Pa react to Max saying he wanted to go out? So I think Pa reacted blank when Max said he wanted to go out because. So remember, how did Dad act when Max said he wanted to go out? Was he happy about it? Did he want him to go out? How did he say things? Okay. What do you think? Remember to write any of your answers down on a sheet and send it to me, okay? I would love to see your opinions about this section and making sure that you're reading at home as well with our book. Remember to send anywhere to me, which is y3willow@australia.byronwood.org. There is also questions as well, which you can get from the school website as well. However, if you're happy just to have a quick pause of these and have write on a piece of note on a piece of paper, that's fine as well. So that's it from me today, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye now.